Hello, River Road Church family. I hope you're doing well and that you're staying healthy. Among the many difficulties that this pandemic has brought is our inability to gather together as a church family like we really want to, and also our inability to plan the kind of comprehensive ministry programs that we want to. It's hard to plan when you don't know how long this will last. Even still, your church staff has spent a lot of time praying for you, concerned for you, and trying to plan the kind of ministry programs that you want to see, that you rely on, programs that speak to your spirit and encourage you to be of service in God's world. To that end, we want to bring you this preview of fall programming so that you can be aware of the ways that your church staff is seeking to serve you and involve you in all of the wonderful ways that God is working in and through River Road Church. You will hear ministry dreams and ideas from Sandy, Marnie, Anna, and Bob. And then you will hear the ways that Cassandra has strategically planned to communicate all of this with you on a regular basis. Please watch through to the end. We will try to make this brief.
Hello, everyone. It has been a while since we met in this sacred space. Though we're unable to meet with our regular schedule of activities, I want you to know that socially distanced activities are planned for our children and families. I will be visiting children on Wednesday evenings for driveway dinners. On Sunday afternoons, I will meet with children for cookies and games. Some of our Sunday school teachers may join us. Sunday school teachers will be sending out mailings and notes and make calls to stay connected with children. There will also be several church-wide events to engage families. These opportunities will be drive-through events where ministers may greet each of you, give out a fun holiday activity or treat, and for you to donate items for those in need in our community. Please look for emails and sign-ups for all these events. Though this fall schedule may look different, my hope and prayer is that you will participate when you are able.
What a unique and challenging time we find ourselves in. It is particularly so for our youth. Every single one of them is doing school differently this year, whether it's in school with masks and their desks spread out, or it's a hybrid model, which means they're in school some days or home some days, or whether it's virtual, which most of our youth are doing virtual. It's all hard and it's all new. Because of this, it's been my goal to provide some normalcy. And so Sunday Night Youth has continued this fall and will so. We're on the plaza and doing a little mix of things. Some nights it's discipleship because our faith is still very much important. Some nights it's fellowship because hearing how we're doing is also still important, along with laughter. And some nights it's missional. Care packages for college students, or writing a note to homebound members, because letting folks know we love them also matters. And then I'm doing some driveway visits, taking youth dinner, sitting on their driveway and hearing how they're doing. Or movie nights on the plaza, or a family citywide scavenger hunt. Trying to keep things going and trying to keep them together. It's such a really strange time. I know you feel this. And I am grateful for the ways you, church, show our youth you care for them. And as I tell the youth all the time, we are not alone, and we are so deeply, deeply loved by God who never leaves us alone. And I am grateful. Thank you.
I would like to take a few moments and share with you about our adult learning opportunities. We started our adult thoughtful faith community just a couple of weeks ago, hosting Dr. Mark Biddle. He explored the question, does God care about injustice? And there's good news. If you were not aware or were not able to participate, it was recorded and is available on our website. These sessions set the stage for us to explore additional topics concerning how we might care about and work for God's justice in our world today. On Wednesdays, October 7th and 14th, We will be discussing prejudice in the church, in our past and today, with Dr. Valerie Carter leading us. On October 21st, we are planning a discussion with our pastor and a special guest. We hope to dialogue about how the white church can stand alongside of our Black sisters and brothers most effectively. Then in November, Dr. Samuel Adams, who teaches at Union Presbyterian Seminary, will spend 3 weeks guiding us to consider how we pursue justice in the areas of materialism, relationships, and in worship. If you have experienced his leadership before, you know how engaging he is. In late October and early November, we are hosting an Enneagram Retreat that consists of 2 parts. Dr. John Singletary from Baylor University, who's a friend of our pastor, will be leading us. Information about all of these events is available on our website under the Adult TFC tab. Please reach out with questions or help about getting involved. You can reach me at annapmiller@rrcb.org. Fall is here and good things are happening. Because I believe these opportunities to be important, I extend a personal invitation to you to participate. That you will grow and gain strength for these days, remaining connected to one another in Christ's love. Come, be with us.
Dear River Road friends, I have to say that over the course of more than 45 years, playing for church services, directing choirs, and playing for synagogue services, I've never seen the start of a season that looks quite like this. Of course, I think that we can do many of the things we've been doing before and just do them differently. Not just a little bit differently, but very differently. But I think there's this effective ministry that we can perform, distanced and online. Our Chancellor Choir usually meets from 7:30 until 9:30 on Thursday evenings. During the course of the season that we're unable to meet together in the building, we're holding rehearsals online. And I would like you to consider singing in the Chancellor Choir, because a lot of the singing you'll be doing will be at home. So you can come to rehearsal and sing for your cat or dog at the same time, which is a great opportunity. So if you'd like to join the Chancellor Choir for starting with the next few weeks, you can get in touch with me and I'll make it possible for you to join our online choir meetings. The same thing applies to the youth choir. If you're unable to get here in time for a regular youth choir rehearsal, or if your Sunday afternoon doesn't work, we eventually will have some online rehearsals. Right now we're meeting in person while the weather's good and we've been meeting outside. We met outside last week. And our bell ringers are going to continue to ring and rehearse and ring for services, but they will meet in a distanced way also. Now, something unusual this year is the fact that this organ just turned 50 years old, and it was dedicated in October of 1970. So starting in October of 2020, I would like to perform 50 masterworks of the organ literature for you during the course of our church services, concerts, or online offerings. So I hope you will look forward to hearing the beautiful sounds of this instrument. And if you are listening to an online performance, please share it with your friends who love organ music. Or maybe some friends who don't like organ music, maybe we can convert them. In any case, we do have a busy season doing things very differently than we have in the past. And we should all support each other and help each other come out on the other side safe and healthy in God's grace.
In March, as we transition to online and creative ministries, our communication strategies changed too. Our weekly newsletter, The eSpire, was put on hold as we shifted to a daily email format. As we've settled into our online and physically distanced formats, we want to be mindful of the digital noise we're all experiencing. Instead of receiving daily emails from the church, we are happy to announce that we are bringing the eSpire back to help condense our communications and hopefully make it easier for you to stay engaged. You can expect emails from us 3 days a week, a prayer-focused email on Sundays, the eSpire on Tuesdays, and worship information for both in-person and live stream on Thursdays. Specifically speaking about the eSpire, this will be a longer email than our daily reminders. The eSpire will include information about TFC adults programs, mission opportunities, important announcements, and quick links to church resources, and more. I hope that you will take time each Tuesday to read the church news, sign up for upcoming events, mark your calendars for mission collections, and pray for our church and community. Even though we are bringing the eSpire back, we will continue to update the Be the Church page on the church website, rrcb.org/connect. This page still serves as the hub for the most up-to-date information for all things River Road. As you scroll down the page, you will see buttons that will take you to more information about that topic. If for some reason you have not been receiving church emails or would like to start, you can sign up through the Be the Church page. When you scroll down, there is a blue box labeled RRCB Email Communications. Follow the instructions there and click Sign Up Now to join our email list. Last, our social media pages have been very active, from posting reminders to sharing stories of our congregation answering the call to be the church. If you have not done so already, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Links to those platforms are on the Be the Church webpage or at the bottom of all our RCB emails. Thank you for tuning in with us each week for worship and programming, and thank you for your encouragement as we experiment with new ideas and new ways of connecting with the church.
Thank you for hearing our hopes and our dreams for this fall and beyond. This is a time like none other. And while I know that we are all so tired of this pandemic and we're wondering when it's going to end, even still, your church staff asks you to invest in all that God is doing in and through River Road Church with your time, your energy, your gifts, and your prayers. We are surely praying for you. God bless you.